everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the beautiful song FETIÇO da Vila, written by Noel Rosa and Vadico in 1934. So I modified the original key of F major, which was not difficult key, but far too high for me, in favor of that of C major, which will be even easier for you. Although it is still too high for me, a tone. The ideal tone for me would have been B flat, but as always, after having found the right compromise in the equation between the design of offer you the easiest possible way to be able at least sing the guide to you and to avoid internal transposition of the digital piano, I choose to sing too high, which is not my advantage, of course, but I'm not here to perform, but to guide you through a tutorial, so that's fine. So, however, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary. Of course, naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters key and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is key transpose 0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. And the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start to the introduction. It's an apocryph one, but by D minor 9, so beautiful. Then we're resolved by a splendid G7 913. So what I suggest first, it's just before to split this tutorial in 2 parts. First, for the very beginners, we are looking for and expecting all the chords in details, and we sing, and that you can play and sing in ballad. It will be so beautiful also too. And in the second part, if you are a little bit advanced, we're talking about the bossa nova, like this, something like that. But first, let's start with the introduction in D minor 9. Let me give you a trick to make the difference between the 7 and the major 7. It's very important to know that. I know it's a little bit same thing what I'm saying on all my tutorials, but it's very important to recognize, to make this difference. So I'm talking in a scale, natural scale in degrees. 1, 2, well in D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. So root, third major or minor. We're going to use a minor from the root. 1, 2, 3 semitone above is a third minor. The fifth, but what is important is from the fifth. From the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above, it's a major third, and 1, 2, 3 semitone, it's a minor third dominant. So D minor 7, D minor major 7, D major 7, D7. Okay, so you see, because the third now it will be in it's a major third. Minor third. So in our case, it's very, of course, it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. Of course, it works on the C major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. You see a semitone below the root, you will always find the major 7, and a semitone on the major 7, the D7. You see, from the fifth, just fifth, 3 semitone above, that's the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 semitone above, it will be the major 7. But the most simple is to count the semitone below the root. Okay, root, semitone, okay, and 7. 1 semitone below the major 7, you will find the 7. Okay, so let's start to our first chord, D minor 9. So beautiful. So root, sun minor. We'll check it out the scale. 9, 8, 9. So we keep the 9 in place, root, sun minor, 5th, 7. So we say D minor 9. You can tell me yes, but why is not a second? Because it's an extension. So we say D minor 9. So beautiful. We have D, F, A, C, and E. And then, so beautiful, the G7, 9, 13. Scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in degrees, of course, natural scale. Major 7 and root. Root third, fifth, 7. Major 7, root 9. We're going to use the 9. Same thing, second note, we say 9. So we keep the 7 in place, the 9 in place. Okay? We avoid to play the root because we are playing with our left hand the root. But the third on the top, okay? We invert the third on the top, the B, and the 13. The 13 at the 6, but have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the E, but it's also the 13. 6 major 7 root, 11, 12, what I'm saying, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. You see, that's the same thing, that's the 6. So we say G, of course, 7, 9, the third, of course, and the 13. G, 7, 9, 13. We have F, A, B, and E. Okay, and then again on the D minor 9. Like this, so beautiful. You hear, and it will be more beautiful again when we talk to the bossa nova. You see, papa, so beautiful, para, pam, pam. So let's start now. Let's start to sing. King, C major 9, major 7, root third, fifth, major 7, scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. So we have C, E, and G, and the B. King, then I carry on. C6 from the B to the A. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the A. King, Nasela na vila, B minor 7 flat 5. Let's check it out, the scale of B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 7 minor, flat 5, and 7. It's just only an inversion, a reverse. The root is coming on the top, the B, the D on the top, that's the third minor. We keep the flat 5 and the 7 in place. Okay, you see, it's just an inversion, simply an inversion. You see? So we're going to use this one. F, G, sorry, not G, A, B, and D. And the root, of course. So again from the start. King in ballad. Nasela na vila. I didn't show you the melody because the melody is our voice. We make the melody. We're in the voice piano cover. Okay. And then you see we are very near, very close to the next harmony. It will be E7, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, natural degrees. Root, third, major, fifth, and the 7. You see, semitone below the major 7 and the root. So we have E, F flat, B, and D. Siker vacilla, A minor 7. A minor 7 is an inversion. Root, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, sun minor, 5th and 7. I keep the 5th in place, the 7. The root is coming in the top and the sun minor in the top. It's also a simply reverse. Okay, so we have E, G, A, and C. And we play the root, of course. Aua brassa. You see, we are very near to the D7. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, sun major, 5th and 7. So we have D, F sharp, A, and C. Or samba. We have E, 4 sus, 7, and that we resolve. We say sus to what? To resolving. Resolving to a sun minor or sun major. Minor or major. In this case, it's major. You hear bam bam. So we have E, A, B, D, and then the A become A flat. Okay, from to become E7, from the E4 7, E7. Okay, so that's the end of the first line. So let's go to start. King nasela na vila, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, nem sequer vacila, A minor 7, D7, o abraçar o samba, E47, E7. So, and now that's it's an option. Directly, you're landing on the F major 7 if you want, or you have another option is to try to make a scale harmonic like this, and then from the E to the A, but we're spacing not the F sharp and the G sharp. So 1, 2, 3, you're pacing your big one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you decide by yourself, or boom, directly on F major 7. K, and then next one. So F, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, C major 5th and major 7, F, A, C, E, K, G7, very near, you see one tone up, G7, you know the G7, root, 7 minor, scale of G, root, 3rd, 5th, 7. So we have G, B, D, and F. K, faz dançar os galos, C6. That is just only a reverse of the roots, you see. C, G, A, and C. Okay. Do, arboredo. It's very easy to put the E on the top, and it's become with the root on the A, it's become A minor 7, you see. Roots coming on the top, the root on the top, and the 5th on the top. Just only the reverse, you see. We're going to use this one. So again, from the second bar, K, F major 7, G7, faz dançar os galos, sorry, C6, do arboredo, A minor 7, do e faz a lua, D7, you know, D, F sharp, A, C, nasce, G7, G, B, D, F, Macedo, C6, again, E, G, A, nothing changed, and C. So, and then that's the end of the articulation of this song is two refrain, a verse like this first, two bridge, different bridge, and two couplet refrain like this one. So we have four exactly in the same thing for couplet, and we have two bridge in the middle. We see that after. So first, let's start again. No, the transition, if you want. You have different ways. So we was here, okay. Nace, macedo. You can make a stop like this and carry on, or without, you carry on. La, and Bella Isabel. Okay. Or you can, again, you can do another way. Nacedo. And then da, 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 la. So you can play C, B, A, G, F, and boom on E. Okay, and you start for the second verse. Or you can use a little bit advanced, more interesting, the G sharp 5. So root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th sharp, the 3rd major, the 5th sharp, and the root on the top. So we have B, E flat, and G, with G, the root. And then you can use, if you want, the scale that I adore. It's anemitonic, hexatonic, G, A, E flat, D flat, B, A, G, F, and start again on the E, like this in time. It will make do that. The Nasser Macedo, and then boom. Okay, La, and Bella Isabel. So, or you can decide to do that, and then La. So you see, you have a different way, different options. So you decide what you want to do, okay? So second verse, La, C major 7, M Villa, C6, Isabel, B minor 7 flat 5, E7. It will be exactly the same chords as before. So I will just give you the lyrics and the chords, okay? E7, che me piacerel, E minor 7, nautem, D7, medo G bam, E7, E4 7, E7 ba bam ba. So you decide to make this fancy, or directly Sa, F major 7. You can make another option, something like this, another fancy F, F sharp, G on G7, C parallel, just with one hand if you want, like this, or with both hands, or, well, you decide, you have understand. It's an option, of course. Sa, parlo da caffè, C6, Minage da leggi, E minor 7, E a Villa, D7, Isabel, G7 da samba. And now that the first bridge, A Villa theme, so C, D, E, F, and then boom, D minor 7. That the D minor 7, the root. So the root is coming on the top, the third minor on the top. It's just on here an inversion. So A, C, D, F. Again, A Villa theme, FETIÇO. You see, very easy to the D minor 7 to the A7. A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root, root third, fifth, 7. So we have A, C sharp, E, and G. Sem fa ro fa, D minor 7 again. The melody, because it's maybe pretty more hard to sing. Sem bella sem vintem, sem bella sem vintem. Okay, on the 6, or from the top, sem bella sem vintem. Okay, so F minor 7, F minor 6. Roots and minor, 5th and the 7. Okay. The third is minor. Okay. So F, we have F flat, C, and E flat. And from the E flat to the D. Again from the start. A Villa theme, D minor 7. A7, FETIÇO sem fa ro fa, D minor 7. Sem bella sem vintem, sem vintem. F minor 7, F minor 6. And then K nush, G7. Again, G, B, D, and F. Schwarzbeam, C major 7, reverse. So it's root at 5th, 7. The 5th and the root on the top. We keep the root on the top and the C major on the top. It's just only a reverse, like this. Very easy. C major 7. Okay. So slowly from the first bridge. A Villa tem FETIÇO sem fa ro fa, sem bella sem vintem, que nos faz bem. One, you see why to use, that's better to use this position, because the second one will be B minor 7, you see very near, B minor 7 flat 5, and we resolve by E7. We don't sing on those for 10, 2, 3, and then tendo nome, okay? So tendo nome, F major 7, F, A, C, E, tendo nome, G, E7, E, F flat, B, D, princessa, here or here, okay? Decide what reverse you like. Transformo, B7 instead of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Root set, 5th, 7. You don't need to play the root again. You can play the boss like a cluster if you want, but it's more interesting to put the 7 on the bottom, the A. You see, like this. Instead of the B, the root, because we are playing the B. Okay. Where I am, transform O samba, E minor 7, E minor 7, roots and minor, 5th and 7, E, G, B and D. O samba, non fetiço. Okay, start from the, because I don't remember where I am. Tendo, F major 7, tendo nome G, E7, princesa, E minor 7, transformo, B7, o samba, E minor 7, non fetiço. And now I get it. D7, okay, so D, F sharp, A, B. Discende, G7, again. Discende che prendi agenti, discende che prendi agenti, okay? G sharp 5, no, B, E flat and G, and then boom, the third verse. So from the boss, the start to the boss bridge, okay? A vila tem D minor 7, fetiço. A7, tem faro fa, D minor 7, sembela sembim-tem, F minor 7, 6, que nos G7, mais bem, C major 7, D minor 7, flat 5, E7, F major 7, tendo nome G7, princesa, E minor 7, transformo, B7, o samba, E minor 7, un fetiço, D7, discende G7 che prendi agenti. Oh, no sing, pam, and then boom. Oh, so I sing for you again, but without to give you the name of the chords, okay? A vila tem fetiço, sem farò fa, sem vela e sem vintém, que nos faz bem quando sumiu. Tendo o nome de princesa, transformou o samba num feitiço, discente que prende a gente. You see? And then the third one. Oh, Sol da vila, C major 7, C6, triste, B minor 7, flat 5, E7, samba now assiste, A minor 7, D7, porque a gente implora, E4, 7, E7, Sol, you do that or not, okay? Or directly, Sol, F major 7, G7, pero amo de Deus, C6, now vem agora, E minor 7, que amor ames, D7, va ao longo, G7, vivora, C7, you decide or not, or, okay, you decide, it's an option. Last one, eu, sei tudo que faço, B minor 7, E7, sei por onde passo, E minor 7, E7, paixão não me aniquila, E7, E4, 7, E7, and mas, F major 7, or more shorter if you want, well, that's a lot of weight, F major 7, mas, G7, tenho que dizer, C6, modéstia par G, A minor 7, meu seu lixo, D7, eu sou G7 o da vila, C6, and then if you want to start again, quem nasce na vila, okay? So, and if you want to finish, you do F minor, F, F flat, C, E minor 6, E, G, C, D minor 7, D, F, A, and C. So you decide C major 7 or C, major 7 or C, like the bam, 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 or bam. It's up to you. Okay, so I think now you have all the tools to make so beautiful song, a very good, very beautiful ballad. So and now we talk in the second part of the bossa nova. So I suggest now to carry on all the chords, to take time on the beat and on the bars, and because it's near tutorials, and then it will be a really good rehearsal also too for the chords. Okay, so with the introduction, F minor 9, bam, you decide of course your tempo, bam. So what is the rule? The rule is to use the root and the fifth to reverse the fifth. When the fifth is flat, we're going to use the flat 5. So in this case, where is the fifth of the D on the scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minor mode or major mode is not important. So we're going to use the root and the fifth, the A is written. Okay, like this. Bam, and now G. G 7, 9, 13, okay, G with D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or minor mode, it will be the G and the D. So with the root and the fifth on the bottom, okay. B minus 9, or more simply, pam, 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 pam. Pam, 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 okay? And now we start to sing King, C major 7. So what I suggest to give you the name of you have a very good point of view. I try to avoid these two fingers. You just need only two fingers to play with your left hand. Of course, it's better to play like this, but for the tutorials, you will have the good view. So pam pam, where is the fifth of the C and the G? So you didn't have to find where is the fifth. Pam 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 came, nace la villa, B minor 7 flat 5. You see on the B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will be normally the F sharp, but that's the flat 5. So we're going to use the root and the flat 5. Okay, so E7, E and B, name Siker Vasila, A minor 7, that's A and E. D7, D and A, no abbracciare samba. On the E4, 7 and Brazil, we use the E and B. K, F major 7, F and C. G7, G and D. Faz dançar os galos, C6, C and G, no alveredo, A minor 7, A and E, e faz a lua, D7, D and A, of course, G7, G and D, nasce mais cedo, C6, pam pam, or not, bam, pam, da. Then boom, La, C major 7, C6, M Villa Isabel, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, Kemi Basharel, sorry, A minor 7, Não tem D7, Medo de Bamba, E4 7, E7, F major 7, South. So F and C, of course, you see from the top. G7, G and B, Palo da Café, C and G on C6, Minage da Legge, A minor 7, that A and E, e a Villa, D7, D and A, Isabel, G7, G and D, na Samba, C6, pam, 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 pam. Okay? And now the bridge, the first. A vila tem D minor 7, D and A. FETIÇO S7, A and E. Sem faro fa, M D minor 7 again, D and A. Sem bella vet, sem tem. So F, we see, sem tem. G7, que nos G and D, que nos faz bem. Okay, C with G, and we're descending on B minor 7, B, F, and then on E, E with B, so like this. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, da, bum, ba, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. And then now, then do F with C, nome G on the E7, E and B, princessa, A minor 7, A with E, transformo the B and F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you see, pam, pam, B7, O samba, E minor 7, E with B, non FETIÇO, D7, D and A, discende che prendi agenti, so G7 da G and D, che prende, discende che prendi agenti, so G, F, E flat, B, D flat, B, A, G, F, and boom. Okay, so the third verse. O, C major 7, O so da vila, C6, triste, B minor 7 flat 5, that B and F with Latin. E7, E and B, samba now assisti, A minor 7, A with E, D7, D and A, porque a gente implora, E4, 7, E and B, E7. F major 7, F and C, Sol, G7, G and D, pero amo di Deus, sorry, C6, C with G, 9 agora, A minor 7, A with E, que amorenas, D7, D with A, Balongo, G7, G and D, Vigora. So you decide to make a stop or not, or you can carry on. A, O, pam, pam. I think you have understood all the options, or this one. Decide. It's up to you. Sorry, the last one. C'est tudo, C6, qui passe, B minor 7 flat 5. C'est por onde passo, A minor 7, paixão, now me, so DNA, aniquila, mash, F major 7, G7, G and D, tenho que dizer, C6 in G, modestia par G, A minor 7 and E, meu seu riche, D7, D and A, eu sou G7 o da vila, C, bam 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 bam, A minor, E minor 6, D minor 7, C major 7, for example, O C. So I think you have all the tools, maybe just one time from the bridge. A vila tem FETIÇO sem farofa, sem bela e sem vintém, que nos faz bem. Tendo nome de princessa, transformou o samba num feitiço distante que prende a gente. O sol da vila é triste, bomba não assiste, pam pam, porque a gente implora, paiam pam pam. São, pelo amor de Deus, não vem agora, que amor é nasce. Ao longo vivorá, sei tudo que faço, sei por onde passo, paixão minha Nicoela, babampa. Mas tenho que dizer, modéstia à parte, meu senhores, eu sou da vila. Wam, bam, bam, why? So thank you very much for your attention, your passion. I hope you enjoy like me, because it's a real pleasure to make those tutorials. And don't forget to check it out all the time, these stories of the transposition key, because sometimes I didn't have the for to give you and offer you so simply, I mean, so easy keys, of course. But this is the real reason to make the equation, you see, between a good compromise. Don't check it out, of course, check it out, what is the level. Today is 0, no problem, you can play on an acoustic piano, but for another songs, you should to know that, because if you don't do that, you will not matching with my voice and the sound of the piano. Okay, so if you have the curiosity to explore my channel, you may be discovering this song. This is in a big playlist inside, of course, a Latin song, but you get discovering also maybe another big playlist what I've dedicated to the fantastic Carlos Tom Jobim, and another one for Michel Legrand, The Passion of My Life, that I've tried to make as simply as I can is possible tutorials. So thank you very much for your attention and your fidelity, and I hope to see you again on my channel. And don't forget, this is only one word: enjoy. Thank you very much. Bye bye.